right, so welcome to section 6.3, where we are going to be focusing on one type of transformation called a translation. But of course, before we get to a translation, we've got to answer the question, what is a transformation? And then we can answer, oh my goodness, the second question should be, what is a translation? Okay, so note card 194 is all about transformations. These are a change that occurs that maps or moves a shape, and we're going to be looking at a lot of triangles in a specific direction onto an image. So it just moves something around, okay? So we might have a triangle that we slide. That's called a translation. That's today's lesson. We might have a triangle that we rotate, and that's a next lesson. And then a reflection and a dilation. So today we are looking at one of the four transformations called a translation. So think of it as you have an umbrella of transformations, the overarching umbrella of transformations. And under that, there are four types: a translation, a rotation, a reflection, and dilation. Today, we're looking at translations, which we'll talk about in a minute and define. So another note card for this overall umbrella for transformations is this, where you have an object and you move it, okay, in different ways. This is a translation where it's just sliding. This is a reflection where you're reflecting over a line. This is a rotation where you're rotating around a point. And this is a dilation where you're either making larger or smaller. So I do want you to pause me, and I do want you to do a little note card, quick images. And it has to be, you don't have to make them perfect. They don't have to be superimposed on a coordinate grid, but I do want you to have these things on your note card. So pause me and finish up note card 194 and 195 if you haven't yet. All right, note card 196 is where we talk about pre-image and image, because you'll be hearing me talk about images and pre-images, and that's just a new vocab word. The pre-image is the position of the shape before the change is made. So before the translation, before the rotation, before the reflection, before the dilation. The image is the position of the shape after the change is made. So this blue triangle would be the pre-image, and then it's moved, it's slid over, it's translated, and the final product would be the image. Sometimes the pre-image is called the domain, and the image is called the range, because you start with the pre-image and you end with the image. But pre-image, image, those are important for you to know. So pause me and finish up note card 196. Now we're going to look at note card 197, where we're really going to hone in under the umbrella. The first type of transformation is a translation. This is a transformation that slides a shape to another location. So if you look here, you got triangle ABC, and here are the ordered pairs, and it slid to the right 6 units, and you have triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. It looks like an apostrophe after the A, B, and C. We say prime, and that's your image. So over here is your pre-image, and this is your image. I went ahead and added that here so you could see pre-image and image, and when you do your note cards, you can write that in, because remember, a pre-image is the position of the shape before the change is made. So this was before, and this was after. I also went ahead and added that A apostrophe, we really say A prime. So it's read A prime. So pause me and finish up note card 197 with all of that detail. Again, you can just draw these triangles and label the ordered pairs. You don't have to superimpose them on a coordinate plane for your note card unless you just want to. And here's just an example, again, that you slide a shape up, down, right, left, or all the above. So if we look right here, why did that happen? Weird. Okay, let me make this size 32. All right. Algebraic notation of this. So if I'm taking a shape and I want to move it, this is where you take the original xy, and this is telling you to go add 2 to the x and subtract y from the 3. And so what that really would be, oh goodness, hold on, move that. This is really a translation right 2 and down 3, because you are going you're adding 2 to the x, which makes it go right 2, and you're subtracting 3 from the y, which makes it go down 3.